Three, two, one, and go. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Fresh Crack episode of the 100 Proof Whitetails podcast. We have Keith in again tasting. He's our honorary Fresh Crack guest, and my wife's in the peanut gallery. She's not on camera. But
She's
full disclosure, if the camera wiggles, if there's a can popping, anything like that,
It's her.
it's her. You're down here. You're fair game. So, like we teased, this is the most expensive bottle that we have cracked on the Fresh Crack ever. So,
Pretty exciting.
pretty exciting.
I'm
For-
pretty
I got
worked
high
up about
hopes.
it here.
I have high hopes.
If it doesn't put the Coopers down, I might be speechless.
Again, we're also looking at value, like we do with all this. So
Yeah. So what did that cost you?
that right there was about $1.20.
Okay, but show them the coolest part about the $1.20.
The coolest part about the $1.20, Keith says, is the box. This is the little book. So also there are 6 chapters of this. They're all run about a $1.20. This is only chapter 6. I only have chapter 6 because I don't spend that much money, and my wife is giving me evil eyes right now. We picked the wrong
Which is
episode.
hilarious.
We picked the wrong episode to have my wife down here in the peanut gallery.
Okay, so if Ben gets rid of the box,
With the nice little little book
I'm-
engraved on the side.
I'm gonna steal the box because
Yeah, Keith says he's going to take the box already.
yeah,
So
that would look really cool in the gun room.
I think it looked great in the gun room. I know a lot of people that use them for like stackers on their
Yep,
bar,
yep,
stuff like
yep.
that. So we teased it. We said it was going to be the most expensive when we opened. It'll probably be the most expensive one we probably ever open.
And
That
everyone-
we pay retail for.
And everyone knows how much I just gawk at the way bottles look, right? This is the coolest, most elegant looking bottle that we've done.
With the wax dip, the nice embellishment on the front, the old school script wrapped around. It's a beautiful bottle.
It's cool.
Um,
And it's not wine, even though it looks like a wine bottle.
Again, I really hope it doesn't live up to the $120 price point in some way, shape, or form, but I hope it does too because I paid that already. So, I guess.
So, the biggest question of this episode, are you going to have your wife be in the peanut gallery again? Yes or no?
It depends on how this episode goes. So, but
I vote yes.
Keith vote yes, just because of the eyes that I'm getting right now. They're burning.
If everyone can see,
They can't.
It would be worth $1 million because it awesome?
Well, I'm gonna crack my nice $120 before my wife goes and kills me.
I told her not to drop it or anything.
Yeah,
now
she's
she
like-
knows why.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was aggressive. You almost dropped it. Don't
No.
get rid of that. Save that.
Yeah, saving the wax seal.
That's worth at least $20.
There's the cork. All right, everybody, quiet on the set for the cork pop.
Ooh,
Nice deep cork pop. $120. You can't even put a real cork in it.
come on.
Just synthetic cork.
That's a ripoff. We're gonna send it back.
That's it. Deducted 2 points,
Yeah.
but plus 1 for a good cork pop.
It was one of the better ones we've done lately.
Yep, it is. So
But really, a fake cork?
yeah, it's a synthetic.
Come on.
That's okay.
Okay.
It does smell good. I will.
Ooh, it smells
I
a
will
little
dig on that.
smoky.
I'll dig on that. So
So does a synthetic cork gain the smell of a real cork?
you just don't have to worry about like it rotting out, any of that kind of stuff.
Okay, so maybe
So-
they're just thinking about your investment. Try not to have a cork
That's
go
fair.
down.
That's
Right?
fair. Sitting on the shelf, collector's piece. You don't want the cork to rot. That's possible.
Waste $120 bottle, right?
But and again, these Coopers. That was kind of wet. Not that good.
Don't mess them up now.
No, I'm not gonna mess them up.
Don't spill it like me.
You gonna make me pour the 120?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm not responsible for spilling that bottle. I would feel terrible.
Well, like I tell everybody, no matter what you spend on it, unless you're just putting it on the shelf like an action figure, they're all meant to be drank at some point.
You collect action figures?
No, I do not. Baseball cards, but not action figures.
Oh, okay.
But
So what one is this?
ooh, it does smell smoky.
Yeah,
Dude, you are spot on with that
it's
smoke
smoky.
smell.
So for anyone that drinks scotch, and you crack a bottle of smoky scotch,
It smells smoky.
that instantly brought me to Lagavulin 16. We talked about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That smokiness. I'm definitely getting that smokiness
All right.
from that.
So
that's B.
A.
A's on the left.
A's on my left too, yeah. Yep. So a couple of quick cliff notes on the Little Book, Chapter 6. So this is the little brother to Booker's you might have heard of that's released by Jim Beam. It's got five, and that's probably why we're getting smoke. It's got malt in it.
Okay.
Malted whiskeys.
Gotcha.
So this is a 4-year malted whiskey with cherry wood staves.
Okay.
Also, a 4-year with applewood smoked barrel staves. A 4-year malt finished with hickory smoked barrel staves. A 4-year malt with maplewood staves. And then a 5-year Kentucky straight bourbon.
So that's
all blended together. That's the smoke we're getting is from that malt.
Yeah.
I think straight up. So the oldest stuff in here is 5 years. Pretty young bottle.
Absolutely.
But says bright finish with a robust mouthfeel and a welcoming sweetness.
Wow.
It's smoky.
Wait till you smell it.
I did smell it.
No, smell it now. What do you get?
It's dialed back a bit.
That smoke's gone. For me, that smoke's gone.
Almost a little bit of fruit comes in.
Fruit sweetness.
Maybe the fruit from the different kinds of apple wood and the cherry wood.
But the smoke is...
The smoke that you got on the bottle in the initial pour
gone.
Just kind of came off the top of it.
I'm getting a really nice sweetness. Not a caramel sweet.
A fruit sweet. That nice rounded, nice fruit sweet.
Yeah, and
it smells much better now.
Maybe it's just that initial alcohol coming off, like we've talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
this is gonna bite a little hotter. This is 117.
117.
So probably the bitiest that we've had to proof wise.
It doesn't smell like a 117.
No. So cheers on the Little Book. Keith's most expensive bourbon he's ever tried.
Yep. Wow.
I have expensive taste.
That just blew my mind.
And it just keeps going. Different flavors rolling.
You get the barrel. Get a little bit of the barrel.
Smoke, and then smoke here at the end.
Sweet.
But you get all that.
No proof punch. None.
I mean, you feel the proof, but
it's not a
punch.
It's like just a general gradual increase in the tingle in your lips. Holy.
But not like 117. We have expensive taste. Damn it. I was hoping for this not to be that good. But that.
Wow.
That's going in, and I'm going to say this right now, that's going in my top 5 whiskeys and bourbons that I've had so far in 2023. All day.
That's the best form. That's the best liquid that's ever gone in of liquors in my face.
That's fair. That's good.
I
was not expecting it to be that good, and I'm really bummed, other than my wife's down here too. She's going to glare at me, and that's why I'm looking at the camera.
Just don't look at her.
I wish that I bought that second one from K&M after I had bought this one. I'm like, no, I have one. I haven't cracked it yet. That is... If you're looking, I mean...
Oh, my God.
You're getting north of that $100 mark. It's a special occasion bottle. We're cracking it for the show because we want to show you guys some of these nice special bottles that we have. And this one, I think it lives up to the hype. And there's like a nuttiness to it.
There's a smoke, like a toasted nut finish. But then I'm sitting here in the aftertaste.
You get like an apple cider smoke.
Get all of it. I've never had a whiskey with a smoky, nutty aftertaste, like multiple seconds after taking that initial sip. That is, I've had a $2,500 bottle of scotch, a pour. One.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep.
That would blow it out of the water. I didn't even finish the pour out of the $2,500 bottle of scotch because I didn't like it. But flavor profiles, right?
Mhm.
That is
That's
incredible.
I will say that lives up to that $120 price point.
I'd pay $200 for that bottle.
Again, I would have to drink it down before I bought another one. But again, it's chapter 6. It's done. It's over. That's what we talk about with these limited release single barrels or limited release batches. Once these are gone,
They're gone.
They're gone. So I might not ever get another chance to buy a chapter 6 from Little Book. So
I hope we find a chapter 7 and 8.
The finish. I think this was it. I think this was the last of the series.
So
For
no
Little
more
Books.
No more Little Book?
I think they might rename the series or something, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a Jim Beam, man. I don't make the rules.
We gotta Google this or Bing
But dude, we've been talking 10 minutes. It's still there.
it's ridiculous. That nuttiness, that smoky finish is still in my mouth. That's crazy.
I want you to say that just how you just said it again for the camera.
No, it's all recorded.
That nutty finish is still in my mouth, I think is what you said. But
yep, that's right.
You want to talk a bottle, special occasion bottle. You got a promotion at work. Your kid graduated school.
College.
Okay.
College, not high school.
Middle school, whatever.
Definitely not middle school. Not middle school. Grad school.
Okay.
Grad school.
You get married. Friends got engaged.
It's
whatever.
Birthday.
My birthday, dude. This will be open fair game on my birthday.
No. Like I would get you this bottle
for a pour. Don't give me that.
No. You misunderstood. I would get you this bottle for your birthday.
Oh, as a gift. Got it.
As a gift, a birthday gift.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My wife's over here like, you're just gonna be pouring this like.
I wish
like
you guys.
shots.
I wish there was another camera to watch her facial expressions as we're.
It would
going
be great.
Through this.
Absolutely great.
It's like utter surprise and then normalcy. You better put that somewhere and hide it. Don't tell anyone you have it.
Dude.
That is ridiculous.
This sounds bad. I don't want it to win because I don't want to keep drinking it in these battles. Because you're going to have to put something. Cooper's has been great. Cooper's has been a great 7 for us the last couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one's up in that 9 range, dude.
9.
All day long. 9.5.
9.5.
And
it's not perfect, but
I've never had a 10. I've had some 8.5s, 9s, 9.5s. I've never had like a bourbon that's just like this. Well, I take that back. That Stag that I had when I was out with my wife.
Yeah.
I had a pour. Never probably be able to buy a bottle of it. I had a pour of it. That one.
Better than this?
Yeah. Again, will I be able to buy one, find one for what I want to pay for it, what I should pay for it, MSRP? No.
Yeah.
But I could handle the $20 pour, which is dirt cheap for a pour of it.
Moral of the story, if you're going to buy one bottle of bourbon for the year, buy that bottle.
It could be that one. I could definitely see that bottle.
Buy that bottle. If you're just going to buy one, if you're not a big bourbon drinker, so if we go buy 4 or 5 bottles of Russell throughout the year just to sip on, if you're not that person, if you're just going to go buy one bottle, spend $100, whatever it is, to get one to sit there and on special occasions, a birthday, anniversary, graduation from college.
Yep, from college. Or maybe you're celebrating with your wife when the kid graduates high school, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, okay. But that's the bottle.
That's not one that like is just getting broken out on a random Tuesday night or whatever.
No.
It's a nice bottle, dude. That one will sit up on the shelf, and it's one of them where you're having that conversation, and when you reach for that bottle, it's where that conversation has gone that night, or that situation has gone that night, and be like, hey, let me pour you a little something special.
You know what that is? That's your business deal bottle.
Yeah, that's the closing deal bottle. That's exactly what that is.
That's your closer bottle.
That's the closer bottle.
Yep.
I could see that. Hey, man, we just shook on this deal. Let's have one. Make it official.
That's it.
I almost don't want to try the Coopers against it because I don't want to. I
I'm-
don't want to crap on the Coopers, but
The Cooper, it's
it's
done.
sweeter. I mean,
Oh,
it's
for
sweeter.
sure, it's sweeter. It's sweeter, but it's not a. I mean, here's the unique point though. $32, $120.
Mhm.
You have a huge price difference, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you can buy 4 or 5 Coopers for that.
You could. So for the money,
It's a different category.
it's a completely different category. That's a great that's a $60 bottle priced at 32 to me.
Mhm.
The Coopers.
Yep, 40, 50, I think. Yep, for
And
sure.
this one is, I mean,
I think
if it
120 is a good price on it. I think it's right there.
Yeah.
The value's there. The quality is there for it. The complexity.
Mhm.
Nothing's overbearing. I think they hit that mix. Whatever they were going for,
It's there.
you hit right
And
on the head.
I'm kind of surprised with the blend. I wasn't because I've had blended scotches
Mhm.
that are cheap. They're not that good. Like Dewar's is a blended scotch, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll drink it on a weeknight, whatever. Throw some ice on it, drink it to have a drink.
Mhm.
So when I heard you say it was blended, I was like, I didn't really expect.
Yeah, but
to
this
be
is
that
like
good?
this is like a like we talk about the term small batch. This is like micro batch.
Right.
This is like we have 20 of each of those barrels, and they're mixing them with pipettes
Right.
till they get the right thing, and then they go, okay,
This is it.
this is what we were looking for chapter 6.
Yeah.
And I think the maltiness is a crossover Scotch drinker. Love this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think anybody that likes a good true bourbon taste too is going to really enjoy this bottle.
Yeah. So shout out to my buddy from Philly that only drinks Booker's bourbon.
I've never had a Booker's, so this is my
And
first.
I have not either. But so I graduated.
Too expensive for me.
I
That's the
graduated from
problem.
Hobart in 2010, and ever since then, he's like, "Oh, dude, you gotta get some Booker's. You gotta have Booker's." He's like, "Oh, Booker, So, and I just texted him before we started and said, "Hey, we're opening a little book from Booker's," and man, he was right. It's good. It lives up all the hype. Been listening about Booker's for like 15 years.
If
go
Booker's
with it.
channels on that flavor line,
Yeah,
I would enjoy Booker's, I'm sure, as well.
yeah.
But that little book, color deep amber with copper undertones, aroma charred oak intermingled with complex and mix of savory sweetness, taste of rich toasted grain notes with hint of sweet wood smoke.
That's there. That's in a tea, right?
That's what we described to a T, man.
Yeah, they hit that. They hit that nail right on the head. That couldn't describe it better. I like that toasted. I like the smoke. I like that maltiness. It's different. It's unique than from anything we've done here previously. Man,
It's going to take something special
to knock that out.
to unseat that.
And we always talk about value. If that keeps drinking like it's drinking now, I would like.
We're going to have to just do another double blind.
You are.
and
You're gonna
knock
have
it
to.
off the.
You're gonna have to do a double blind, but like, so value, like, honest to God, I would pay more than $120 for that bottle. But I would probably buy one of those bottles every few years.
Yeah, it's not an annual thing of purchase.
No, it's like,
for our budget line.
I get a freaking, something really cool happens in your life.
Mhm.
That's the bottle.
That was one of those, dude. It was in a store. I was just walking around, random store down in Naples.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's one in Naples.
Yeah, the little random
Okay.
one on Main Street. And I had no intention of buying anything, really.
Yeah.
I didn't. That was sitting up on the shelf, but like tucked behind a bottle. I saw the box, and I was like,
Oh, cool box.
I was like, a box? I was like, that's kind of a cool wooden box. And I asked him about it. I didn't buy it. I just saw it up there behind it.
Yeah.
Had to go back down the next day to pick up something from my real estate office in Naples.
Mm-hmm.
Went in there, walked across the street again. Didn't plan on buying anything.
You remember the name of the store?
Main Street. I think it's Main Street
Okay.
Spirits,
I don't
right
remember.
in Naples there. It's right across from the grocery store. they had a bottle of Buffalo Trace in there, and I was like, okay, I'll go in there and buy a bottle. I didn't have one at the time. I was like, I'll spend the $40. I'll buy a Buffalo Trace. And I walk in there, that one's still sitting up there, and so I did a little shuffling with the bottles. The lady was really nice. Come to find out, she's from the same small town my mom grew up in. We got talking. Just that, like we said, building relationships with the store owners. I pull that down, and I'm like, oh, I said, this is a Booker's. And she's like, no, that's a Little Book. It's different, same company, So I got, again, that's December, back before I dove down the rabbit hole that I'm in now. And
deep rabbit hole.
It was a deep rabbit hole. And she did it, and I walked around the store, I remember, like 2 or 3 times.
Were you holding the box?
No, she had the box on the counter because she rang it up because she didn't know how much it was. Walked around the store, and I'm like, I know Booker's carry a pretty heavy price tag. And then she told me it was like $120, and I was like, ah. And I walked around the store, and I looked at secondary prices, and I'm like, dude, I said, this is bringing good prices on secondary, and typically that means good whiskey. So I was like, I had a couple property visits that week. Money was a little bit good at the time, so I went ahead and grabbed that with the Buffalo Trace that day. And that's how we got the Little Book Chapter 6 today.
Thank you.
Sitting up there on the top shelf, kind of behind
that's all.
Whatever the heck it was behind.
That's all I'm going to say is thank you.
I saw the little box corner, and I thought it was a cool thing. And
for anyone watching, go find a Little Book. Pay
Chapter 6.
Chapter
is
6.
What we're drinking.
Spend the $120. Buy it. Don't even balk at the price. Yep. Buy it. Drink it. Enjoy it. That's the
I think
that is the best liquor that I've ever had in my life.
I think if we do I think that's how we should do these fresh cracks. I think coming up on the end of the year, right before Christmas time, we do like a compiled list of our favorite ones from this year.
Yeah.
And we taste them all completely blind. Like almost in a bracket style. And see where these best bottles line up for the year.
So you got to start taking notes. Start a Google Doc.
We should start a Google Doc. That's a fair point. This one's right on top right now.
The Peanut Gallery right here. Google Doc.
Yeah.
Get on that.
Yep.
Right?
My wife
She knows how to use the computers, right?
Yep. She knows how to use the computer thingers.
Yeah. Google Doc, all right?
Yeah.
She's nodding yes for everyone that can't see her.
Nodding yes. So, right now, top 5 that you can think of this year that you've had, what do you think?
I gotta go. So, I'm just gonna put it out there. Before, I've only known Ben for a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been drinking bourbon for 4 or 5 months.
Out of that year, yep.
Out of that year, so I'm a rookie to the T. Oh man,
3.
Oh, 3's easy. John J. Bowman.
Mm-hmm.
The first bottle we got, that's gonna be top 5 easy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lay off that one to keep that.
That's
around till December.
That's a really good one. The Coopers, man.
Coopers is going in top 5.
The value with the Coopers.
Dude, I had a taste of it. It still it stands in there, but it just doesn't hit it.
The Coopers is there. Obviously, the Little Book is there.
Mm-hmm.
The Russell's Reserve. All the bottles we've had.
The singles are great. The singles are phenomenal.
The barrel pick that we did from
the barrel pick from Rochester Whiskey was good.
Rochester Whiskey, that you can't fault that. I mean, that was really good. Any of the Russells, those have to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good gave
that Weller Antique's a good one.
Yeah, so Ben just let me try that. I just had a really small pour of that Weller Antique before we started the show today. That's and it has real cork. It's not a twist top.
Yep.
That's got to be up there. If I'm going to buy any one, I'm going to go for a daily drinker or Friday night pour, on a nice weekend.
Something more available than the Bookers. Little Book, rather.
If it's not a Russell's 10, $40 bottle, I personally am going to go with the Bowman just because I love that bottle.
Even though you consistently pick the turkey.
Which is weird. I don't know what it is that draws me to. But honestly, the Russell's Reserve, the single batch, all those ones that we've had, I'm going to go, if I had to go, okay, the world's ending, COVID killed us all, we're only going to have one bottle, it's Russell's. For the value, for the okay, and we haven't really talked about this much of the availability.
Mhm.
I can go. So I work in Canandaigua. Ryan's always has Russells. I'm gonna go
K&M's
there.
got Russell's 10.
K&M. So anywhere you really go, they're gonna have that Russells. Overall, I'm gonna go Russells
Mhm.
because just easy price, taste, flavor, complexity. I'm going Russells.
Yep.
Like the what I'm kind of thinking about right now, like, you know, if I get a huge promotion at work or I freaking win an archery tournament, right?
Mhm.
You and I are drinking that.
Yeah, have a pour of that.
We're going the little book.
Special occasion, grab the little book.
We're going little book. You know.
Yep.
You or I win Finanza. We're having
Something major like that.
We're having little book.
Mhm.
Everyone go to Finanza. It's a good fun.
Yep. Yeah, go to the Finanza. I think it's simple and easy to push on the little book. I think it punches above its price point, for
Mhm.
value. It's incredible. You haven't even touched your Coopers, which you love Coopers, and you haven't even picked the class up.
No, I mean I'm just
So
I'm blown away by that little book.
So out of respect for the little book and the Coopers, I think next week we bring in a new bottle.
Yep.
Keep the 2.
Yep. Do it blind.
Do it blind. Do it completely blind, like we did previously, with no knowing what's in any of these. But
so, not to interrupt you, but did anyone see the ones that we did completely blind?
a couple of them way back.
So what we're
going
gonna
to
do
following since the beginning.
So we're gonna completely blind and then rate the 3
Mhm.
A, B, C. You have
Yep,
no idea.
5, 3, 1 point,
We
whatever.
go in the other room, and that's really fair because I love John J. Bowman. I was obsessed with it pretty much, and
until he ranked it dead last.
Until I ranked it dead last, and the Russells won. So it just goes to show that day that didn't win for me, but it was a couple weeks of Russells kicked the Bowman out. So the blinds are fun. If you guys want to do anything at home, do the blinds. It's a freaking riot.
Have your wife mix them up.
Yeah.
You mix them up and then walk away for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And then come back.
But, you're having some buddies over down at the bar. Do some blinds just for fun because it will surprise you. Because I was like dead set. I'm going to get the John J.
Yeah, this is a Bowman. This is a
and
Bowman.
I was like, no, it's not. So do it. It's fun. It's worth doing and enjoying. So,
and it doesn't have to be super expensive bottles, dude. You could do the
Doesn't
blinds
matter.
with $20 bottles, $30 bottles. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just do it, enjoy it, and see how your taste
Mhm.
will outweigh your mind.
Yep. Yeah. Let your palate speak for what you like.
Yeah.
Rather than what you're projecting on it. For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's a good place to end it. And we didn't buy. We should have bought it because I don't have one right now. A Quality House.
Next time. There's always next time.
Yeah, we should have bought that Quality House.
She's shaking her head. What was it? $20?
It was $13.
Yeah,
$750.
$13, Hannah. She's over here shaking her head. No.
She's like, don't buy another one. Don't buy another one.
Buy.
It's $13. It's less than $20 a handle.
All the ones we got are mine.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Heaven Hill doesn't miss. I mean,
you guys don't need to spend $63
or even $120 to get a great bottle.
To enjoy bourbon.
No.
Just enjoy
Absolutely.
it. Buy what you can buy. Enjoy it. You know what the most important part is?
Having fun.
Enjoy it with your friends.
And again, like he says, find a Ben if you want to try some.
Yeah, I'm a lucky guy. I kind of fell into this one. I walk into a bow shop and I end up on a podcast.
Yeah.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. But yeah, I think that Single Barrel would be a great matchup for this one next week. The one that you bought.
Whatever you want, man.
I think the Single Barrel that you bought to go against that one, blind in a 3-way.
Blind. Oh yeah, blind.
3-way blind.
Yeah.
With Keith Russell Single Barrel he just got.
Yeah.
Versus these guys, which I haven't had that Single Barrel. We looked at bottle numbers and everything. I don't have that one.
Yeah, you have one.
I have
one.
one.
Opened it.
Haven't opened it. I don't know where I got. I think that one came from Baytown.
I think so.
So.
Yep. Cool. So
we'll put a 3-way with the Russell Single Barrel.
Till next time.
We'll stack it up.
thanks everyone for joining. Go buy yourself a little book if you can find one and enjoy. And if you're in Virginia or Pennsylvania, go buy a Cooper's.
Yeah, 100%.
Just get one. Don't even second guess it. Just buy one.
Yep.
I already texted my friend that lives in Pennsylvania to see if he can get
you a half a case
another
of
bottle of Cooper's. So as we speak, my phone's blowing up. So hopefully he texts us that he can get us another bottle of Cooper's.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah, that might be gone by summer, so we'll need another one.
Tough to say.
Yeah.
So thank you all for tuning in. This one went a little bit longer than normal, but we appreciate the support. If you do like the content, give us that thumbs up. Drop the comments down below. Let us know what you're thinking about these episodes, and let us know what you might want to see.
Yeah.
Fought into here, whether it's something we got behind us or something that you really like that you think can knock off something like a Little Book or the Cooper's Craft or something like that.
Yeah.
But we'll do a 3-way completely blind with the Russell Single Barrel that Keith picked out today, the Little Book, and the Coopers to see
how it shakes out.
Who wins.
Yeah.
So,
till next time.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll catch you all next time down here at the bar.